Hey guys, welcome back to another one, and this is a quick video of an update that happened today, July 20th. It is Mastercard essentially talking to Circle, or USDC, and starting a pilot program with them. So essentially Mastercard, one of the largest credit card issuers of the world, said that they want to work with USDC for crypto settlements, which is great. Once again, that's for adoption and transactions, and we'll get into both of those here in a second. Let's check out this article first. So first it says, Circle and Mastercard announced today an engagement to use USDC to facilitate crypto to fiat conversions in a pilot program to expand the ability of issuers and crypto businesses to enable customers to spend their crypto assets. The engagement will test using USDC as a means for card issuers to more easily settle payments to Mastercard, helping accelerate the world towards greater use of internet-native financial infrastructure. So, essentially what they're saying, hey, this is a test program. And one thing I didn't mention is that Visa also started their test program in March. So they're a little bit above the power curve than Mastercard, but it's nice to see that Mastercard is doing the same thing. And essentially what they're doing, guys, is not every single crypto is easy to move on to an exchange. Even if it's a small one that I wouldn't recommend, like Dogecoin, they're on exchanges. You can exchange that for US dollars really easy. But some of these other cryptocurrencies that you haven't heard of, some of the coins that I do my initial coin reviews on, like Binamon, like the Pokemon one, that would be very hard to exchange Binamon for US dollars. So something that's a little bit easier, if it's an ERC20 token, just exchange Binamon for another ERC token, which is USDC, and then to convert USDC to US dollars is really easy. So that is something that Mastercard and Visa are both doing, and in the future it'll make things a whole lot easier. Just to look a little bit more into the article, the engagement between Circle and Mastercard reinforces how USDC is growing its role in payments and commerce on the internet, while building a vital bridge between digital currency payment systems and large, established payment networks. Circle co-founder and CEO Jeremy Allaire said, we're thrilled actually to work with Mastercard to simplify card offerings for cryptocurrency companies. So if we would check out USDC here, if you're not familiar with it, it is the biggest competitor to USDT or Tether, and there is a little bit of, I would say, unknown about Tether because they don't really talk about their assets as much as people would like. They've since recently, a couple of months ago, released a little bit more information about their assets, but USDC seems a little bit more out in the open about their assets. So USDC, it's a stable coin. It's one USDC is pegged to the US dollar and a digital dollar for internet payment and commerce. USDC represents a major breakthrough in how we use money on the internet. Digital dollars work like other digital content. They move at the speed of the internet, can be exchanged in the same way we share content, and are cheaper and more secure than existing payment systems. USDC is the fastest growing full reserve stablecoin in the world. So that's a big overview. Now, if we look at a little bit more numbers, they have a 26.7 billion USDC in circulation. That's why they are the number 2 behind Tether for stablecoins. And they want it to be the standard, of course. It's the largest ecosystem. And the cool thing about it, it's, I'm a huge fan of Ethereum, but they are also on Algorand, they're on Solana, they're on Tron, they're on a bunch of other networks. So that is very good for USDC. And it's good for Ethereum, and I'll circle back to that one in a little bit. But one thing that I did mention earlier that we do like about USDC is how out in the open they are. So if we go here, we can look exactly at their reserves. So this is the report. They put it out monthly, which is pretty awesome. So you can see that the cash and cash equivalents, they have 13.4 billions in CD. They have 2.9 billion, US Treasuries 2.7 billion, commercial paper 2 billion, corporate bonds 1.1. So they have everything listed out, the allocation, it's out in the open, and they update this monthly, which is pretty cool to see. Can't necessarily say the same thing about Tether. Now, my Ethereum plug, I'll make a quick little plug for this one, and I made a video a couple weeks ago about EIP 1559, which is Ethereum's upgrade. And one of the main features to the upgrade is burning the base fee whenever there's a transaction on the Ethereum blockchain. Essentially, you pay a little fee for that transaction to happen. But now that we're talking about credit card issuers, there's going to be a lot of transactions happening, which means a lot of base fees are going to be burned, which in turn means that Ethereum could potentially become deflationary, which is a very, very good thing for anyone and everyone holding Ethereum at the time. So today, if we look at Ethereum structure, the fees are paid to miners, and then the block rewards are also paid to miners. But in the future, as I mentioned before, the base fee will be burned, so the overall supply of Ethereum will continue trending down. A tip will be sent to the miner, and then the block reward will still be sent to the miner. And this is good because if we check out the number of transactions on credit cards themselves, so this might not happen ASAP, but in the future, as Visa and as Mastercard continue rolling with USDC and continue putting more credit cards out there and enabling more transactions, we check out this table right here. In the first row, Chase alone had 9 billion transactions. If we total all of these up, it's a little over 30 billion transactions. But imagine that on the Ethereum blockchain. This is something that's not going on right now, but this is 30 billion transactions potentially with a base fee that's going to be burned. So that's 30 billion transactions worth of base fee that is just wiped away from the Ethereum's overall number of tokens, or coins, excuse me. And that's just in 1 year. So this could happen year after year after year, which in turn makes the supply of Ethereum lower and increasing the price of Ethereum. So that is, once again, good news of USDC and Mastercoin, and then also in turn, good news and bullish news for Ethereum. If you guys have any questions about this stuff, feel free to let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.